other schools were also quite nice. All Saints was a priority because if he had the land, actually, if he had the land, unlike other schools where this project is supposed to be going, where we have problems with the land. So I'm happy that the land, God has really listened to us and this project has now come. Today, breaking the ground. So my comment to the contractor is that no one is doubting you as far as your quality is concerned. But we want to emphasize that we really want to see quality work, unlike what has happened in Corona Honesty. The contractor of Corona C secondary school has really damaged our team as a district. This is a contractor alone. After having collected all the money, he decided to disappear. As we talk now, he's not even on the ground. So I hope you will not put that mistake. Yes, you are son of the son of West Nile, but I think he has something in his mind that he is not a born of this place. That's why he's doing us the service. Much as now you're a son of the soil, do us the need. You know the plight of the people, the children around you. There is no real secondary school here apart from Hotel. And children are not really coming to this school because they are not coming. Unless we are going to have the school built, I think we are going to get the children from next year for sure. They are going to be there. So keeping within the what? The contract period which has been given to you. That is the humble advice I want to give to you. I was only using ECR type because I'm a minister of education. I had to talk. I was sidelined when I was So thank you very much. So now I'm asking the district chairman to come. Chairman,
Area Member of Parliament, President District Commissioner with the deputy, religious leaders and ministers, start with your technical team and the beneficiary community of all of who attend Town Council headed by the mayor and the ministers. For those who came late, I'm calling District Chairman. I want to thank God for this time that we are gathered here to ground break for this long-awaited project that my Vice President and the former Youth Councillor talked a lot about. They were right to have been given all that time because of the sweat they went through. I congratulate you people upon, being vibrant debaters, vibrant representatives of the community here. And it is through your efforts that we are able to gather here. I want to thank the contractor for emerging the best evaluated leader in this building process. It was not a winner nationally, not easy. I really thank you for that. And also being son of the soil, at least I know you are going to put smile on our faces. As it was Ion said, I also want to appreciate the community here, especially the diocese, Arua Catholic Diocese, for securing this land. We are here today because of this land. Just yesterday in the afternoon, night time even got us in Iliko. The same project is going on there. But the community there, not actually the entire community. The community who gave the land thought they gave the land on behalf of the people of Liko. But some children of one of the elders who have been living out there and say, oh, this is our land, who has given it for this project, wanted the project stopped. So we are trying to battle there up to around 7 p.m. So when we see a project coming with to a place where we don't have a land problem like this, we feel very, very happy. As the district of Maracha, we are really, really blessed. We are having about 9 to 10 projects ongoing concurrently. I want to thank the government of Uganda for really taking interest in trying to develop the district in terms of infrastructure. And most of these projects are coming under Egypt. When we are here in Kololo, we have under health sector a number of projects. We finished at Zikoro as we speak. Health center is taking place there. Health center construction is going on. We are upgrading Liko Health Center 2 to 3 with also staff house. We are moving down to Amanipi. We are going there with the staff house. Just across Lonya staff house. Odupiri in Tara we are finishing. Ambidro we are starting. Health Center 3. All this just in this short period of time. All these are not coming for nothing. They must be coming because of some good things seen in Maracha. Some good things seen in Maracha. I tell contractors, all these programs that have come, especially those that have passed, have had a lot of issues, as you are aware, ranging from delayed execution of works and also completion, poor workmanship observed in some areas, non-payment of service providers, suppliers of materials, suppliers of labor. Just yesterday I got a call from Anden. I think Anden is not very far from here. Just a mere facelifting. The contractor scooped the money and ran away. Refused to pay the workers. And the workers, you know, they came to the school and locked the office. They locked the head teacher out. You can see this kind of scenario. And it is not only there. If you go to Churube right now, a long list of workers who are not paid. If you go to the so-called Kololo, it is the same story. We want to really change the image of the district in terms of performance in infrastructure development in the district. Despite all this, the good thing is the district is on the right course. It's actually one of the best performing districts in this region. 2020 we were number 86 in the whole country. 2021 we pushed to number 28. This time around 2022 we are trying to we are trying to see ourselves being one of the best districts, best 10 districts in the country. If you don't achieve this, then somebody somewhere must have, cheated us. So my dear people, when you hear of Maracha being corrupt district, first evaluate it. Can a corrupt district perform like this? Can a corrupt district perform like this? Corruption is easy to talk about, but investigating it is very difficult. Let's first investigate allegations before we start blowing everything in air. Actually, the first year of the first session of our third council ended in a very bad way. Actually, I was very happy when I saw you people having bright faces, because just in the recent past, when we were having very heavy cloud in the district, people started throwing on social media, we don't want these thieves to come and work in our area. When I saw you people of all of welcoming thieves like Engineer Timo, education officer, I was like, hey, these all of people are really God-fearing people. So I want to allay that fear that there are thieves in the district. There are no thieves in the district. It's just misconception. Misconception. Maracha people do not want consultation. Maracha people do not want information sharing. Information sharing in Johnny is spread like bushfire. Have you ever witnessed bushfire clearing grounds? That is how Injo spreads in Maracha. That is what has caused the commotion in the district. Hey, chairman has now joined the team of thieves. They have eaten 527 million. A contract of 2 billion. You eat 500 million. Sincere. Can that happen on this world? In this world? Can that happen? It can't. It was just misinformation. That project is told because the money was still with the ministry. As we speak, 583 million has come to complete that project. If that money was eaten, which government will be all that foolish to send more 583 million to complete the project? Which government in this world? My dear people, be vigilant, monitor your project closely, and ensure the kind of confusion in Kololo does not come here. Okay? We had said we don't talk about that, it is being investigated, but if the investigation was taking the wrong direction, could you be able to see 6 people back in office? They will not be in prison, or if they are to be taken to court and given bail, they will not be in offices. For somebody coming back in office, put some quotes. You should know that there's some level of clear mind and clear investigation going on. So don't fear that you are going to work with the thieves, okay? Take it from me as the political head of the district. You are not going to work with the thieves. We are going to work with the same team of technical officers. Good enough, my cow had already mentioned them. The accounting officer is who? Cow. The supervisor is who? District engineer with the team. Environmental concerns by who? Volume for money by who? Auditor. Auditor will be assisted by Auditor General's office, regional office in Arua. So just as the moderator said, if there is anything with this project, first start with this team, okay? First start with this team. If they let you down, then you can open up, you can move to other areas. Otherwise, this business of ours of Maracha, pretending to know everything, pretending to know everything, going beyond your limits, stop it. Why should you go beyond your limits when it is not your role? If we don't stop with this kind of mindset, we are going to continue to tarnish the image of the district for nothing. The other day we were here, the world minister was saying, please, district leaders, do something, clean your name. We are seeing Maracha as one of the best performing districts that side. But when we come on ground, the waves about Maracha is a wrong one. Negative publicity, malicious publicity. And yet this is your own district. How can you start? How can you start fighting your own district? Instead of being proud of your district, you are fighting it. I want to thank Bosco for that observation of yours. The current council, in the first session of third council, we are united and we are moving on. But there are some elements of leaders who are looking for cheap popularity, throwing lies here and there, just trying to confuse the council. Seeing a united council is, I think, very bad for some of us. We want to see a council that is divided, such that we can be able to manipulate the council and see a district being scattered. Is that the Maracha that you want to be in? Is that the Maracha you want to be in? It is not time to talk these issues. I'm just saying this because of anger. Because my name went viral that I'm a thief. Chairman is a thief, he's an engineer. Why? He has joined the team of engineers now. They are going to finish the resources of the district people. I've come to Maracha with the clean. I worked in Arua for 22 years. I never stood before audit query. I never answered audit query. I never. The only audit query which I went for in Kampala was a management issue. There was a contract that was paid slightly more than contract sum, but it is within 15% allowable range. When we went to Kampala, what happened? When I stood up to answer the call, the Inspector General said, you man, the Auditor General rather said, you man, is this the kind of query you can bring here? They asked me whether I never answered, I never gave response. I said I gave response. I told this man we acted within 15% allowable provision, but he refused to drop it. The big man just said, you take your seat. They rubbish that, but that was the only query. I'm a clean man. I will not even steal anything in Maracha. I will not steal any coin in Maracha. If I had come to steal, how much money do I spend in a day moving around to support people? Churches, funerals, 2 million plus 3 million. But I get 1.7. Who could accept to go undertake that loss of 1 million plus every month trying to support the people? I have not come to Maracha to steal. I've come to join hands with Maracha to see Maracha grow. To see Maracha grow. I'm going to interest myself in this project. Besides technical supervision, I'll want to do my political supervision. Good enough, it is on my way to the office. I'll come from over here to office like this. I'll want to see if we can really clean up the image of the district. Otherwise, in the recent past, the district's image was really tarnished beyond mending. Beyond mending. The district is bleeding. Today is not my time. I do not want to waste time. I want to leave chance for others, but I'm asking for apology. I have funeral at home. I'm actually after here just rushing for the burial. The service has started. I'm begging you to step in for me. If there's anything that he needs, chairman is whatever, chairman's attention. Thanks for listening. We shall meet.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I will appreciate in a better way. Actually, you never mentioned some of the projects that are coming. We have 3 classroom blocks with the office at Mbenyer Primary School, which is coming. Galia Primary School, 2 classroom block. Bora Primary School, 2 classroom block. You can mention the rest. Thank you so much. Next in the program is chairperson was invited. Now I request the vice chairman to invite the RDC. And after RDC speech, the area MP. So I will close the session. After that, we go for grand break. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I only want to take this opportunity to invite the RDC to make the remark and consequently welcome the area member of parliament so that we can quickly close the table. Thank you.
Hello. members, good afternoon. I really don't have much to say because it's not time for making speeches. First of all, I want to apologize and even accuse my cow for not giving us a document of which we were supposed to know what time this project was commencing and even where it was supposed to be. It was only on hearsay on a phone that we were called. And we thank God that we were here. Because as a simple cadres, we always need to be available when need be. That's why we are late. And indeed, it has not been our character that we should always appear late to make other people sit. I therefore request that such kind of projects which are very important and which are supposed to only be commissioned or done by the RDC's office, we should dearly respect that. Because we are also accountable to our bosses as you are also accountable to your bosses or your bosses up there. Maybe before I say something, because the deputy RDC is here, she should just only introduce herself to all of us here, because some of us will also need her. And Madam Deputy RDC, maybe if you can greet your people. Yeah.
The chairperson of C3 and your committee members, all the protocol observed. I am happy to be here today for this very, very important occasion. And today it is government talking here, by the way. It is government of Uganda talking. Because government has given us more than 3 billion shillings. So government is here today, and we are very happy for government. Government works for its people. Your role as the people of Uganda is to ask. And on that part, I want to say thank you, the members of this village, for asking that we need a project. Normally projects originate at village meeting level. It then goes to Paris, it then goes to sub-county, it then goes to the district. Those which are within above the threshold of the district, it is forwarded at national level. So we want to say thank you, members of this village. We want to say thank you, the church, for giving us land. Land today has become a very, very key issue, and people are fighting over it. But today we are in a very harmonious setting because the land is there. And government cannot implement all this in air, but government implements it on land. So I want to say thank you to the church. Church and the state are two entities which are important, and they work in correlation. When the church works, the state also comes in. So we are birds of the same feather. We always work together. I don't want to say so much. Mine was simply to introduce myself. My name is Koliba Koteve Monica, the Deputy RDC. Thank you so much. And it is my first time being here in this school today. So I want to say thank you for stepping here for the first time, and we will continue to work together. So with these few words, I want to hand over the floor to my boss so that he takes the process of giving speech, and then thereafter the technicalities of her groundbreaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you. that the money which has been sent from the central government reaches to the ground. And I don't want to really speak the full way. I will just follow you to make the remarks.
Thank you. I asked to breach the protocol because I thought I needed to make comment much longer than him, most especially after listening to a number of stakeholders here. Allow me stand on all observable protocols. For those who do not know me, my name is Lee Oguzu. I represent this constituency. We are here to celebrate this important occasion. Today's event is a culmination of many other things that happened before. It is only prudent register my in the way the groundbreaking was organized. It had to take a minister in the Ministry of Education to let me know that today there will be a groundbreaking here. Why did that happen? Do we know the stakeholders of this project? Bazinega, Okoina Azo Aniadasi, the leaders can undermine. Politics. The answer you are that here. Okay, I know all of us wish the best for Maracha. We are all called to make our contributions, however small it is, to the progress of Maracha. And in doing so, we must first of all be honest to ourselves, then honest to the people we are called to serve. Send the via moped, the government must send the this is not government must send the money. This money is borrowed and will be paid through your taxes. Send the World Bank if any Mariru Amangero of Yama. Marie Uganda Madiosa is a Bakata Soba Alusi. Yazini Calafanic, the Badaka Marine must be new. So, as a way, Yaki, Midang, what letter? About Mazi, Nezo, Aparayo, Kilira. Yo, Chairman, maybe inside the Adamaziki, I'll touch Chairman Mariachi. The many other reactions. You go for the Giro. In the Waragazi Ministry of Education, he said, okay, maybe for people who do not know, I sit in the Committee of Education. Why do you people think I went to sit in the Committee of Education? Send the Bana Award, War, Amabela Award, or Konga, the Napodi. Atami, Amabela Award. So I mean, send the meeting on, I don't know your Nika. I didn't remember that this is the new you're not a computer. You lead. In this letter, the ministry wrote about a number of U-gift projects that stalled. Ban district in Uganda, the area, Martani Sundi, Martani number. How can under ministry the Nzoaze and Bob? That's why I let them out the Ashman here. After this meeting, because we were putting the ministry under pressure,
That's when they went and mobilized some money. Almost on the project and install Mahmudile. Instruction waraga di yari Bama mu send the other one fair they recover. This is the instruction. That money which was paid to the contractor has been recovered. We want that money recovered. We want that money recovered. I want the money. Maracha di ni ban neng ongbo se agu manya jongoni. Emi rondo. Su ya gir kabaro no banya to. So project de ando ma dri ma ya me dia ku edi. Zipi mile. Emi kana ando me yori tidi ni kara pe ada le de ando ku edi. Ba ni me mo yo yimba ku eni. Groundbreaking because that we talk big. Ado ikamu project this father. Aro joda. Project that no speed and one letter. Is it going at the speed we wanted? No. So I'm a leader, so I'm a desi, I'm a ringare. Iyo mene la kini yo kemuka yo. Ikamu churu bi ada leba si aro jo be commission ku. Aro jo nye de ba si be commission ku. Aro jo all about the leba si be commission ku. Why? Let me see it. Bakulumu said they are big. Why? You are the vice chairman. Why? Back after commission, which means there is a problem. In Talera. So problem with the tango. They should your kubo tikili van banu tikili. You're the ngamu. So, Ama, who have the responsibility, I have a constitutional responsibility to do oversight. Marcharia. Send the government to federale, send the budget money, send the Marcharia ADP, and the money must be used the way we want. So I do not therefore expect that the contractor, our brother Michael, will be paid for no work done. Problem because when you do this project, well, we actually have more projects. We just got a donation from World Bank. There's a project called USHI. We are going to do more schools. We are going to work on Nyadriaban. After Nyadriaban, I just submitted a document to Ministry of Education. There's a plan to do another school in Obiba. Obiba sub-county has already submitted the documents, which I submitted to Ministry. I want to thank the church. There are many people who express interest for these projects. As we talk now, ministry, you think you were right. What was it they we were from a committee meeting, Achara, Mesuruta, all sense they are allowed to buy it. Then the buy it. I wonder for a computer, or the CEO Sumada, for a little gonia. Now imagine I was not in that committee. Checking for a motor of any. As Kona, you want a gamete, I did a level gamete, dallery, bang on the dinga. Until we have to change that thing. The Kanda Kanisaro, Ango Fair, as about a documentico. Amare Basiki, oh, Ango project that. Project, Ango project in it. If it is not documented, you are wasting your time. There are many projects that have flopped because the issue of the documentation of the land is not proper. So, they are banned in Nibo, per a moon vessel. Near band, the Recoromo flop, per to call a little myself. I join Quamana and put a program one way. sabuka afa town council dan was kala den ba ma femina imuke rero they have not seen the document mire nako sa wars ma yo ba me the document info ba me the document info pas document nko de ke mimusu yo ide no budidiru yo me de na adevole so your government ya le ba mo tuba kilili bani the benefit ndo asisile man lezo award for fezo kanisa nere disappointment man yorere community is supposed to know what got the community money you must send the see roll because there's what we also call local content policy as the policy that like any material ban mu je agudi mazingazo le baba mu sudiki percentage ni kalinar menga barade so dikadi adresa ban project lere e launch zure ayo e inga yoriki ngone dikatar contractor ba diru akwedi anko so mo ma ba degis and the reason money to enforce this thing mere amanda ma fa project there zibo agura mo ba zikiji ngole so you under man nze metro land man nze the let me how implement it akoya so let about dropping the voice your ba me mo yo nze lo ambogo obi charo borku ba ma nze yo choppy adripi ada zan ba za copy ball voado ni enedi cheza muke enedi doria ba ka ba muke matipai adoni yorni aru mo diro pikiranda ba ma gbaje ori kali eliersi lu berti da ken koro ba be nyer kata be ando be nyer ni mita fa nyanda medre ni wor abo apale amani angumazo ena do guzu mo aga afi committee ICT ameji computer there computer jore because I was in the committee of ICT jomoro da ameji computer chi ngwara nasi waraga computer ba muji domestic Maracha senior ango ko wor afi ono mvezo tare rede lotade ni ama baba bata de benyade yora me wu aga kebo nzake ba mi ni yo adare project azi yi ni der de mo fi ni ka uba yar ki yin teach wa do ba kulu ala arojo ala ichakin gamete ka di yori ki yobo midi yori ki ayu midri ojazo no development zela de ke ba de monte ko modin dale zela boda da ki greda si chiling si anate mi yodi na tene ki mazita tabo uzile greda si fi zela boda da ma lingos manga fi ri amarde para mu ke dan ko gamete ndalu duo ba gamete aya baba ni aya ni basketball dini yezi manu bingare yoru dia manu yorki adar se ba ki mileni ba maro sende fi pilar mazen da World Bank no tra busini da amu yo na ada kin oguzunu manzete oguzunu mu school ma yo ada azen ma da bas ma yo akin tipike do ganda bas ma sende so da leda ili aga no mudri tro bas ngole ro kin ma mor nzete yo taban ban zezo lere imi midri ondi osu tibi ya tibi ndingu why so no ma bodi ama na sivu na ranyo aka de malum be dan pie ni aka chi fast my chi so I will not fear. I'm going to always insist on the truth. I want to implore all those who have a responsibility in ensuring that this project succeeds must do their work. The church, the community, the KU as in you should be able to point it out. Because at the end of the day, as I said, we will be responsible for obeying this law. So we should not settle for less. We must always insist on quality works, and that will be the investment for our children, the future generation. This will be our legacy if we do it right. Mr. This Merozo Dikangodia, Anger says Ango. I would expect that your lerka yoro, even a disaster, a chokunga yero ra, we must plan. Alors your lerka yoro, but I committee, disaster management committee, may they report the machake gametevu, drille. Amani development area, le development the climate resilient. Baka nzela ga nzela bani sika nkubaka bridge si. Be yo gozo as kemu biambamba yiri to afare ojite. Area afare as box di ili kude din raya. Kan kunzela man fare ozo ka diamba kan ku climate me yo ka yeronzi area man chandi fa din raya. Let's start climate change me yo ba me integrating every programming. Amani a area amadi angwadi. Mata dwin ba amadi ke I Leta Patiba Masara. I did not see the environmental component of this aniku. Is it there? Because I have not. External what? Yeah. So I would pray that Afarikmale Mama Anzingeri where Askone Afarka Tirumule. Let's on accountability. So environment, my component, the mad. As in, let clarification. ICT block the. Erngamu ima computer be solar be linear can yo. You hasn't a man living near science laboratory. Remu ima. Is it part of this project? It's not part of this 3 point something. So is the money somewhere there? Oh, it is not there.
For Colonel, there were 2 contracts. One was the supply of equipment, especially computers, and the other one was the contract. So this is for construction only.
Yeah, I know. Is there some money somewhere which is going to deal with? Because if those things are not there, then I have to go back and ask those. The money we put was to deal with it. Where is that money? That's why I need proper clarification. Didn't what? Let's take Kwamaza, Amane, and your Aki. Because I'm told me, oh, Maya so computer. And I go, the computer, your yayo. Tederas, and Nidale, a father, the Tamar in the Tabat, so you're a chongwa.
I think for equipment and other supplies, the arrangement is different from this one. This is typical for construction works.
But there's those components are there.
The components are there, but not in this scope.
Not in this. So I made the rap. Your man is it fitting me there?
But the money is not yet with us. It's with the ministry. They might think
That's why I need to understand it.
They might think that I have said the money is there. The money is
Exactly.
not with us. It's still with the ministry. Maybe that's what we need to follow. But normally it comes towards the end of construction works. Once they are done, that's when they are advertised for.
That is the document.
Yeah, maybe you need to give us the contract, because that is a public document under Access to Information Act. Anybody should be entitled, and ideally, the COW's office and the RDC's office should be supplied with this document. But I need the finer details, even for the Okokoro water project. I was telling those people that they must supply. They said 2 weeks. I don't know if they have supplied. Because Uganda, how many they track, those are ba boda le ka sende re dribo e wor mi le gania ba la le you ma fazi shuania da wer mir na ko so yor na da le si e le ba zimile yor atongwa ba zin da asmaro sta di ko zi ambamba te ma bele bin di sta di zi man yon de ma wura ama daler bus so on bi ke di ora bo ma ngati da ma follow up ye ra project as government e ji di abo bombe Paris development model mata I akuesi dele ba mafiki aniara project ta ki e ngabaza ko chozu plan muka dezu dozu villages dale tu ni dale project di abo pe ba patisiko project afazi maruka di cha government e na fara adri baze ni ko amare baze ta yo nere mta nyaru RDC oda one for na le afazi maruka cha government e bo ba woron din ko afazi me gbe mi government ma fasi kini mi ni dini mi no go play fudisi you fudisi di kan ko mi na arzo opposition do pasisi kini baze ma de ke amale yo government de male ndri yor de chi baya kamera de onzia so apede bele azidai baze ma de ke project de ke implement zo din ko chicken da bele be nyare ma de ba sender feed amade baro imentisi sender ayo muka ya sender ngole ruya aziko na lipi dan building ngole ruya au kaje azir dinga mimile ni baro nya mimile ni baro nya alan sezako awar fangere project ri kangere ngemu mu kan be chiti sinde gazo ma itase experience ba zidi dinga zursi project dini dinga fi kaza fe amade angwara amavini izi sukul leria bakadimu yo muke ki onibo dinga vina fasta si onziru ngon ba si ese ko onze ngerako askuni sukul ka fe ni tekin 10 fe didan 10 ande yoma asi onze ba si ese ke draw de fe angonu pato pi askun pa ro lo ka manu yo rakti te yo re o janga ba de de kiliku so school dinga ba za ko afete mina war fangere for your input. Pray there will be much more done to uplift our community. This is our for minimum the level of health. I can tell a movie because we are man very Amada money, you are also politics, Richie, you are divinity, and the Yako Marusi, and Ratam of Marusi.
I even said it, I said I think we will have minimum supervision. Because I believe strongly that Maya is building a home within a home. And we don't believe somebody who is building his home, only home, to be provided. Because we believe strongly that you did other more service to your people. I want to really take this honor to thank the government of Uganda. Modipi Maracha, Sir Manandre Muzo Meku vote is also we said we are going to give you service. Service and our money you're the key. Boni able in every field, whether health, whether education, water, banisas, these were the terms that we gave you people, the references that we voted. And because you people voted for NRA, and we are here to say that NRA must also do what? Give you the service. And this is the service. And as we are giving this service, I just want to really say this to us who are leaders serving this community. I want to ask the leaders we should desist from our way of fighting each other. We should not fight because it is our responsibility to see quality service in Maracha. Where we think RDC is not doing enough, it is right to people to tell RDC you are not doing right. There should be no dilly-dallying about providing service, quality service, and people are providing a half services. When we are talking about projects which have completely collapsed in Maracha, if you have, only that my chairman has gone, I would have also ashamed him here. We have so many health centers which are not operational, simply because contracts, monies have been spent, contracts are not completed. Why don't we talk about it? Why do we want to really cover our... When the clouds are coming, that the rain is coming, why don't you want to see the rain? The cloud is there because the rain is coming. And there should be a sign of rain, always to receive rain. The issue of Maracha, to me, I don't want to really talk about some of these issues because, as he has rightly said, I'm not political, but I'm a political officer. Because I've been appointed by a party, a ruling party. And the money we are talking about that we want a quality service in Maracha comes from me, who is the central government representative. I have therefore have all the rights to see whether there is a quality work. If there is no quality work, to make a noise to my appointed authority, I will do it. I want to assure you. There's no hiding, dilly-dallying about that. If it is your personal money, say the other this year I've eaten my money, why are you making noise? I will keep quiet. I'm saying this because this has been almost every time that we move to sit in a community, it's like our leaders, elected leaders, want to attack the office of RDC. We are doing a supervisory role, by the way. If you do not know what RDC does, go and consult the Constitution. Even the Local Government Act, it is there. Read the Local Government Act, what the roles of RDC is. You see, we are not here by a mistake. And I want to say this, we are not here by what? A mistake. It is a constitution that which has made us to be here. And it is a constitutional that you are elected as a leader. When we are talking about service delivery, it is our role as a government, and it is our role as a government which convinced the people of Uganda to give us votes to see that people should get quality service. There's no dilly-dallying about that. Where we see things are wrong, we will raise our appointed authority. And if you don't want to be part of that, you do the quality work. We will thank you for that. The issue of Kololo, I want to say it here, because you have brought it here. The Kololo issue, by the time I reached in that district, even my deputy reached in that district, those issues were reported a long time ago. I have a document here. But now the gun is turning against me. But even the ones who have reported the right things, that things were not done rightly. Why don't we want to hear that? So kindly, mind to my technical leaders. You see, I also feel so happy for my technical people who have become a culprit of even projects which they did not even eat the money. Instead of working together with these people and said, you people, this has happened. You see, when we take offices, we take offices with what? Liabilities. Things which will happen, definitely we will answer for it. And for us here, when things happen like that, we begin finger pointing. Hey, RDC, this is wrong, RDC. How wrong am I? We are yet to see more. I want to assure you people, I want to tell you today, we are yet to see what? This project, I want to thank my brother. I will not go and follow him. I know him. He is good to do quality work. But if we were to bring all the projects in Maracha that we have wasted as a central government money, that there is no value of money, I want to tell you people, the entire Maracha community will even gang against us who are sitting in that division. Udupri, the other day, the site of Udupri, no border is at the site there. I went in that health center. We have more than 100 or 200 people seated in sunshine where there is no shelter. These are the projects that we should not even talk about. And are we proud to be leaders of Maracha, that we are serving the people of Maracha when we are even sons and daughters of this district? And we don't want people to talk about it. Maybe at least those ones who have come from somewhere else. Not the sons and daughters of the Maracha here, who are trying to really play a game, No, but I think we're not going to talk about that. We shall get another time. One thing I want from a contractor is we expected a real quality service. There must be value of money. That's my role. I will be monitoring. I will be coming here. Two, we need to have site meetings. Why some of these projects failed? Because I want to really be so happy that you, who is a contractor, is here. Kololo, in fact, it failed with these people failed with the Kololo because the contractor to Ibambo. These people were calling him for a meeting, he was not there. Until even when the whole amount, 100 million, I want to say this on the record, if the chairman was here, I was looking for a document here where 100 million, 100% money was released to the contractor. Why are we lying, communities? The money for Kololo City School was 1.9 billion, and 1.9 billion was released to the contractor when even work was not done. And that's what we don't want to see here. If I'm not, the other day I wanted to be moved away, they said you remain there. If I still remain here, and these kind of things are still going to happen, I want to relate to you people of Maracha. I've been sent here to work, and they are paying me for that work I'm doing, if you do not know. So kindly, let's help our technical people with the meetings that if there is any problem, we raise that this is not good, you correct where necessary. We are not going to push you because there is a guideline on a paper that you will follow. Two, we also need side stations. My dear technical people have also seen some mistakes that when we visit sites, we don't want sign. Reason for somebody not to sign a side books is because you don't want to identify yourself that you have been doing monitoring. If you have come to this school today, I'm here. That's why these books are brought here. They want to see who has come to this school today. And in case of anything happen, the administration will say the RDC with this team, they were here. Some of us move to the site visit, we move, we don't sign any book there because we don't want to attach ourselves. Why are we there now? So these are things that we don't need to see here, that we are not going to really waste all these 3 billion, and the people of even Kololo and the Maracha, entire Uganda here is not going to benefit out of it. We are not building this only for Maracha, but this is a school built for people of Uganda and even the neighborhood of this country. So I really want to say that we are so pleased. Kindly, my people of Maracha, the technical people, I really pledge let's have a cooperation. I don't want I want to say this here with the respect, you people who elected are trying to divert us, especially my office with my technical people. Those statements we are making are not right. Leaders, as leaders, we must not be moved by emotions or taken by emotions or speak by emotions. We must always learn to say things where we are to say it. If we are here, why do we talk about the color? If we are here, why do we talk about what is it? One thing is, if we have not killed anybody, should somebody come and arrest me for killing someone? That should be our questions. If we are doing the best, that's better. If we are not doing the best, we should ask ourselves, why are we not doing the best in Maracha if the others are doing the best? By the way, one of the things we need to do is this district population is growing. We need these services more than what we need today. And therefore, when as the government has given us money, we must put it in the right place. There should be no diversion of even resources. That's what we all need. There's nobody who is fighting each other here, and I don't want us to really divert our technical people to do monitoring because we think they are not doing their work. No. There were some kind of hiccups where we had lost that money, but if the district government of central government has given us more money, it's well and good. Because the school had broken down the structures, and as we talk now, the congestion in that school, even if people come from the ministry, they will still close that school. Because we can't pack children in the school, a classroom, where there is no space. So kindly, I want to say this, I don't want to really comment so much because Honorable has said so many things. I want the cooperation as we are going to do this work. I also want to thank our community here. Community, we have always brought such a project and the yoke about Yadini, and Yaku the kitty, chairman is studying me Pariera. I'm a soon every and Yaku Fed as if you're site of Akuguni. And the money did the key chairman with the you people leadership here, and the Moke the key. 2. This contractor is given only 2 years. 2 years they are learning soon, and the money did that as it kill the zinger when they see the site engineer. Most of the times they sit down, and this contractor needs to catch up with what? Time benefit in here. So most of the times contract can be period benefit the contractor in Italy a profit is sooner is soon after the key of contractor and Yadro, you need to disorganize it. Send the anything Sudi, Sanya, the people, as well as Sama, send them a value or either you do it appreciate it. A papa is a voter, a pazim as a key to so that this contract should not really go beyond that. If it is more, it should be maybe 1, 2 years and a half or 2 years, 3 months. But not bringing the people who are not going to work, they keep off it, and the terms of payment, the rules is very clear. There are children who will come here 1 week or 2 days, they say they want to pay. And the contractor says, I will pay you either monthly or weekly. But the others who are only coming here because they want to get the money today, tomorrow they go and drink until the money is done, and then they come back. We don't need this because the contractors are also given this time frame to say that this contract will be achieved within the given time. So anima here mapa mupi and the key GPD was looking at the and moke Ethiopia zinga PSC alasiki so that this project should not really get any problem. I want to pray Maya that I'm sorry to call you with our name. Kindly you come here. I don't even stop you from if there is anywhere you can get others from there, get those who can help us, and we achieve this within the shortest time. I know you can do it because this is not the first time. You have done it in other countries. You will do it here. But I want you to make it as a priority that this will be the best structure that you have ever put. So that by the way, one thing is really the other day I was even sharing with the chairman is that the moment you do this as the best, we have so many structures which are coming here. We will also use our powers to say, no, we want this contractor to come and do this one. We have that power also. We have so many contracts which are coming up, and we will do this. And kindly, my brother engineer, I want to request that let's work as we have worked before. These things happen in life, and indeed, we will all sit together and see how we can handle out these issues. It's not to bring us that kind of divisionism where we cannot give service. You have been one person that I've been closely working with, but we shall continue working with you. I have no problem, and also my auditor here. And indeed, I want, because I was even telling my car, how can I meet my people? I want to have a meeting with you people. It's not about really this kind of war. There is no war. We have all come to serve Maracha. I want to really ask to be together on this project and see a quality work done here. And good enough that we have a son of the soil, he will give us that priority to see we achieve this dream. So my people of Maracha, Duwari, Mayor, and the challenge is also with you people who are local governments. In the local government, you don't want to do supervision. You were elected, you people want the district all the time to come and do what? A supervision. When you are supposed to even ride here with the mosaic, you now let the whole structure, those we must also desist from that. LC ones are supposed to even work here anytime and check on the site. Yes, this should not happen.
What is happening? How do I come and
So what we are going to do is we shall have a side with the contractor, the local people here. Your roles as local people is also there as the beneficiaries. As in Over the Calababa no pay for people. And me too, move the other side, the other and the careful, good at a side about the side, the other by the liver cook. And even a teacher. Now, what is your role then? So kindly let's support such a project with every aspect that man for the matrako. Akaka for the looking leadership this study can leadership in the place of county amemusu neria but cemetery that through alodia 100 of them has already crossed the border. But zibo. Contractor did for the salo a half. So no dog in Iraq there was a poor mixture. But we saw people who were ferrying the what? Cement to Congo. Kindly, my community project managing laboring. Whether you are a leader or you are not a leader, it will be village in Manandra Azo that Maracha that is supposed to school the Magia. I was even doing supervision. Where you see something wrong with engineers here, call him engineer. There is something which I see it is not proper here. Then the engineer will come and correct. Other than making noise when things have gone totally wrong. That one, me, I don't like it. What I will always want here is, you are contributing. That's when we will come and ask, why did you refuse what they have told you? This business where we always like accusing, I don't want. When you are accusing, you ask yourself, what was your wrong? What did you do? When you see things you are not going right. And that's when we can correct this country or develop this country. So I want to thank you people for coming to witness this honorable. I was told your fakik but I've already communicated that by my document will write to the Minister of the Office of Prime Minister and see back at and then two engineer, there were two things which I wanted because even when I was on my way, I saw by Gadara. These people have not given us a document. And we don't know the value of even the connected at the money. The other day my deputy DC was there. I think there was a disagreement of documentation and how much the value, and this person refused to declare. I told him to stop that business, go back, and before he even continues with that work, I needed that document. I'm not going to really do it post-mortem. That work must stop until all the documents are put in my desk. To this one again, because you have not given me the document, this work document should also be in my office. So that when I come here, I know which materials are supposed to be used where. I don't want, this is really not for bad. As this is where we are moving, we need to go there and when we have information. We don't just want to come like you are seeing people. That man can be hit by community here over the land issue. As for Ribile Gaba Manyakudi, where was the security? Did you even know that there was a man here digging the That's why we should be careful also with what we are doing. So that work, engineer, you will help me let these people give us that document. Even the cow, I was asking cow this morning, how he doesn't have that document? How do we allow somebody, intruder, to come and work in the district as good? So we need this so that we will be able to. Because if the weather is bad, engineer, I think he will now guide us, he will lead us to where they are going to go. We are not going to take long. Let's now do it here.